Week one of jury selection in the Kealoha corruption trial is over. Joining me now is our legal expert, Doug Chin. Doug, always a pleasure to have you here.
No problem. It's good to see you.
So, help us better understand this process. At this stage, whittling down the jurors, what are the attorneys looking at?
Right. So we are now a week into the process, and you can tell that what's happened is that we've taken it from 400 jurors to now groups of 45 that are going in one at a time, and they're being asked over and over again to expound upon the answers that they gave in their questionnaire. So one of the things that was asked of every single juror was, have you heard anything about this case? And based upon what you've learned, have you made up your mind? And so based on those answers, each juror is now being asked by the judge, with the lawyers watching and the defendants, such as the Kealohas, and everyone watching their faces, watching their reactions. They're being asked the question, now that you know what you know about the case, have you made up your mind about it, and are you ready to put all of that aside and keep an open mind? If people say, I can put it aside, well, that's a good sign, and that they're probably someone that will make it into the next round of juror selection.
And are the little nuances of particular jurors, are those being closely looked at?
Right. So there's a lot about it that's just kind of art and interpersonal skills, but for me, when I was in trial, I know one of the most important things was really watching and seeing how people answer questions, because for the rest of the trial, they don't get to talk at all. They're just sitting there listening, and so you don't know what they're thinking. But this time in the jury selection, you get to hear people talk about, what they like to do, or how they like to spend their weekends, and be asked kind of simple questions. And it's the way they answer or the way they handle certain hypotheticals that tells you a lot about how someone can analyze a case, or how well they process information.
So in this instance, body language is something that's very important, very looked at quite closely.
Oh, absolutely. And I think especially for a trial like this that's going to last for a relatively long period of time, you want jurors who look like they're going to be paying attention and who look like they're engaged. Sometimes people come in and they give off a lot of signals that just says, I don't want to be here, I'm not planning to be invested in this at all. That's probably not someone that you really want on the jury, unless you're trying to get them to mess up the verdict or something like that. You want people, I think both sides, frankly, are going to want people who are open-minded and fair.
And just one last question, Doug. If the jurors are finally chosen, what will their lives be like for the next few weeks?
Sure. Well, one of the things that probably not everyone realizes in the movies, it makes it seem like jurors have to go be sequestered and stay in a hotel and they can't talk to anybody. Jurors get sent home. But one of the things that they are told is that they can't look at any media coverage of the trial. They can only think about the evidence that they're hearing. So that's kind of a challenge, and it's a little bit of an honor system where the jurors have to be saying they're gonna hold to that. And so in our age of the internet in 2019, that can be a challenge.
Ah, fascinating input, Doug. Thank you so much for that. We'll definitely talk to you as the weeks ahead.
No problem.
Just over to you.